looking at the view behind me as I climb up the hill is kind of like a metaphor for life, you know. Quite often, if you're a type A personality and you're a bit of a high achiever, you're always looking forward, always looking to find the way to make things better, try harder, be smarter, be more creative, blah blah, and it's all ego driven, I believe. But one of my mentor in Australia said to me, because you are like that personality, it's very important that you take the time to reflect on where you've come. And I think when I turn around and look at this view as I go for a walk, it kind of reminds me of this, just to look back. And we don't need to spend a lot of time looking back. It's just to savor the moment, I guess. And it's also something that I've noticed when I'm working during the day. You know, I set out a task list, and generally it's 3 things, 3 important things. Quite often they're 3 big things, and they might imply pressure. But I've started to incorporate a done list as well. The next day I go back and reflect on what I had that I'd planned to achieve that day. And then I look at what I've done, and quite often for me, my done list is so much more exciting and interesting and inviting and soulful. And I ask myself, if it was my last day on earth, would I be content? And the answer is for sure. And I think you've got to kind of scrap the to-do list after you've done your done list and you're content with your done list. Because if we live by our to-do list, I think we're always going to feel inept. I mean, I never finish my to-do list. Being an anxious person, I always put too much on my to-do list, and so I've tried to cut it back to 3 things, and even still, it's still too much. So I don't know, let's see where this goes. Maybe I scrap the to-do list.